Hello, my name is Jura and welcome to the episode 6 of our Sharran expedition playthrough. So last time we got ourselves our companion, the Chiaquazit shovel, and we dealt with a bunch of skeletons and a mirror. So now we're gonna moving on to the rest of the area here. I think we might be going either to a long rest or we actually might go over north towards closer towards Karlak. Well, let's just go over here and see. Remind myself what I did here. Now, I believe I cleared out the village except the well. Well, we'll deal with later on, preferably level not 6, but level 4. Right, we have to do the Susser bark or the Susser weapon crafting. Let me just see if I have the weapons. I do have the weapons. Although I don't think I'll be necessarily equipping them, but let's go do it while we're here, and then yeah, we'll be taking a long rest afterwards. Now, there is a key inside somewhere in this blacksmith area, maybe even in the back on the skeleton, but I'm not gonna look for it. Just lockpick this door and enter right away.
Have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
Now, if you don't have a dagger or a greatsword, you could potentially loot a bunch of the boxes here and find one or two, because they usually contain weapons, is what you would want. Right, let me just turn on the music because I had it off. Let's go to like 50%. Let's disarm this chest, or the trap on the chest. It'll be quite easy. There we go, we got a 20. It wasn't a natural 20, but 20 nonetheless.
So that's progress.
We're gonna read this so that we find the way how to make the scissor weapons. Here there is a short sword +1. It's it's a unique named short sword. Other than that, it doesn't really have anything else that's quite interesting about it. Oh, we failed that. Quite unfortunate, but we have plenty of items to eventually succeed.
Never a dull moment.
I'll send this to camp because we'll need them later for Diamond in Act 2. Another short sword. I think nobody else really needs it. We could actually give it to Shadow, so she has to enchant the short swords. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Let's drop it. Excuse me, I had something in mind. But yeah, the book Necromancy of Day we can actually send to camp as well. Let's pick up this smoke powder barrel.
Another step forward.
They're gonna be always useful for barrelmancy. Now let's fire up the furnace, or the furnace. So we gotta heat it up. We're gonna then add a Susser bark to it, and then we're gonna activate it again, and we're gonna add a greatsword to it. We might actually give it to one of our characters.
Roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flame. The flames sputter away.
There we go. We just made one. Now you can make a maximum of 2. Now, of course, normally you can only make 1 because you can only get 1 Susser bark. But I guess the game has it hard coded where you can fire up the furnace only twice.
The raw candy, the flames.
Now it's showing a greatsword, but we have a dagger and a greatsword. And for example, if we try to fire it up now, we can't click it. We can click the bellows, but it doesn't do anything when the furnace is there. Now let's go to our Crusader here, and let's give him the Susser bark greatsword. Since we only would equip 1 anyway. Every blade is quite nice, but it's not enchanted. But we can still equip this. Now you can break this wall here, and you will end up where the big spiders are. So you don't necessarily have to deal with the well or pass the perception check. I think it's investigation check on the well, so we can get it there that way. All right. Let's just see. I think we can go. There's a sleeping bugbear here. We could go and bonk him before we take a long rest. It's a quite easy one. Now, I would use the shocking grasp, but it's a 1d8, so a crit with the greatsword would be better here. So let's go with this. Should be a relatively easy fight. He Unfortunately, he doesn't get surprised, even though we
Where do I go from here?
attacked him mid-sleep.
Need to act fast.
It's quite unfortunate, but
Moving.
what can you do?
Time to push my luck again.
What's this? There we go.
Best on my way.
That's also XP. No, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have any short rests, so let's take a long rest right now, and then we'll head out north towards Karlak and the paladins and all the gnolls and stuff. I think nobody really wants to chat, so we can just take a long rest. Thankfully, the auto select has been fixed. Now it does go over, as I say, it does go over 1, but it's fine. Just going over 1 is whatever. It sucked before when it would take an entire stack, and then instead of taking 80, it would take like 300 or 400, which was pretty rough. Thankfully, that's been fixed. Nice and quick long rest. No need to talk to anyone. Alright, we're gonna get our party close to our wizard, and we're gonna apply on Strider. Now, I won't do it on actually, I could do it on Shovel, so I can cast it on 2 targets, and there is 5 of us, so this he'll probably die quite soon, so I won't be summoning him too much, but right, we need our armor. And let's go. Let's go spoil the fun, unfortunately.
As you approach, then a low
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Well, I want the XP Shatterheart, so we do want to fight.
What the hell are you doing?
Apologies. Didn't mean to grab. I wish I had a barbarian. Barbarian has a really fun interaction there,
Got to move.
where you can basically bully them to where they go away, or you make fun of Gruko, the bugbear, and they just basically walk away. Now, actually, I made a mistake there. We gotta focus down the boot here, because she has a rage type of mechanic, so she gets resistances to weapon damage. So we actually want to focus her down, not Gruko.
Can't even catch my breath.
We won't use Bless. I don't think we need for this. This is a relatively small fight. Now I'll try to get fire on them, although they'll probably succeed because the chances are very low. Okay, nice. She failed. That's what we want anyway.
Won't give in.
Let's go with Bone Chill. And we're gonna run the heck away with the wizard, because she's probably gonna get one shot by the bugbear or the ogre if they crit, because we are very weak. There. And there you go. That rock throw was quite powerful. Can I squeeze him between? Not really. I will just squeeze him here. Let's see if I can frighten her. 55% chance. Those are relatively good odds. Yeah, there we go. We'll use the pommel strike. I think she has just 1 armor class from dexterity. Fine. Nice, we got a crit. Sharran is very wounded. I think she can't. She actually can attack with here, so we'll do that.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
This is a ranger, so shoot.
Come on, can't stay idle.
The cleric she can just drink. She doesn't need to really do anything else. We are quite relatively low on healing potions, so we might need to go and buy some.
Sometimes
After
the only way
this.
out is through.
Let's see now who's gonna die, if anyone's gonna die. Okay, that's fine. Can heal himself with second wind. Right, she doesn't have gaping wounds anymore. We still have advantage, which is nice. So we just try to get gaping wounds on her again. And let's use our offhand because it deals more damage. And remember, we'll just miss.
Stand in my way.
Let's get the Hunter's Mark. I forgot to do that after the coding.
No choice but to keep going.
We are gonna actually heal this guy.
Where do I go from here?
Potentially, if Boot here tries to slam him again, we miss. Okay, that was good because instead of taking 12 damage, he took only 6. Damn, shovel, good a crit. And she's silenced. Doesn't really do anything. She can't cast spells. There we go.
Blood comes easy
Gipping
these
Woods
days.
doing the work because she was taking loads of damage. 12 and 10 from 1d6 short sword. Alright. Let's give him Gaping Wounds again, hopefully.
Nothing
Nope.
will stand
He's
in my
saved.
way.
That's fine. For being naked, he has quite a lot of armor. Yeah, base armor class is 12. Although he's on his underwear.
Let's go.
Sharran needs healing up after this.
Survival
Yeah.
is all that matters. Still on my feet.
I'm gonna throw a small potion at her. That's gonna halve the damage he takes.
Never a dull moment.
I could try to. No, I can't blind him. He has too much HP. And she would have probably died there. 'Cause that would have been what? 10, 12 damage.
Can't stay idle.
Oh, she would be at the 1 HP or something, because that would be 6 extra damage. If my math is not off, it might be, but
Still breathing.
I might just. Never mind. I was gonna say I might just magic missile him, but that's not necessary.
And an ogre.
There isn't really anything in here other than the pork loin. It's kind of weird. I guess Booth here had a snack while they were doing the business. Now we could try to get the +1 dagger here. A lot. I don't think you get any XP for it, but you might. But let's see.
Have a lot on my
Could probably do
mind.
it with either high dex or
Then,
high
well,
strength character.
In it.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Wonder how hot that dagger is, considering it's been there cooking inside the meat. Let's use sleight of hand. It should be quite doable. 15 here plus 7 to 10. There we go.
Your cautious method pays off.
And it's literally just a +1 dagger, so we just don't need it. And we didn't get an XP, so yeah.
How much further
This
can
is
we
the
go?
same reward Nier gives you if you actually save him from the voices. Which is like, gee, thanks Nier. Should have just killed you and got the boots instead, because those boots are really good. Alright, we succeeded the roll. Hopefully we get something nice like some potions or whatever. Nope, we got gold and... Okay, luck picks are pretty decent. Alright, before we continue across, let's go back to the Emerald Grove Environs and talk to the halfling trader because I want to buy some potions. Because our health potion stash is relatively low. So we'll need to get some of those. I think I forgot to buy a bunch of them from Auntie Ethel. But that's fine. I think she, yeah, she's now in the swamp because we went to the blighted village and she's around here, south, talking to the two brothers of Marina. It should be just a little quick stop. But Aaron.
Need anything else? Of course.
where's-
But please, remember. You're not the
10,
only
that
one
should
in
do
need.
fine. So we're gonna do the thing. While we're here, we're just gonna add all of his cool stuff in there, and let's get the crafting supplies and the food. Not the dice. Wooden dice. And we could also get these. We're gonna pickpocket this off of him later. So we have what? 9 there, so let's go like this. And this to our cleric. +7, it's not too much, but It should be enough. We can also buy additional stuff at the
Inside.
merchant with the Paladins of Tyr, because the mage there, the wizard, I forget her name, but she's also a merchant, so she sells some stuff too. I think she sells grenades as well, which is pretty nice.
Let's see what this
But
does.
unfortunately, of course, we will be killing them in this playthrough because we want... maybe I could craft some, because I had a lot of ingredients from Auntie Ethel. I could craft 2 of these and 5 of these. We'll do that if we have to, but I don't really want to right now. We don't need any of these for currently. We'll get them later. Now, in these boxes, you can loot a bunch of food items. Usually, they have alcohol or fruits and dried foods, but we don't need them enough for our case. Normally, here Gale would get hungry, so he's probably now quite hungry in the camp, wanting a magical item. But we don't care for that. Namely, we're going this way is we avoid the gnolls or the gnolls, and we're gonna get the smuggler's ring, I believe it's called. It's basically a ring that gives you quite good rolls when you are. It gives you a +2 for sleight of hand. It does give you -1 charisma, but we don't care. We're not gonna equip it on ourselves. We're gonna equip it on our ranger, rogue or rogue ranger.
Still
So
breathing.
we're just gonna go pick it up with
despite
her.
everything.
It's quite nice. Stealth +2, sleight of hand +2, -1 charisma. -1 charisma is bad if you're a bard, a sorcerer, or a
Sure
paladin,
would
but
wish to live in more
she's neither of that,
interesting
so
times.
we don't really care for it.
Perhaps
Plus,
lies before me.
she, how do you call it? She's not gonna be talking that much to anybody anyway.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't need to worry about that. Now, for all the Karlak fans, you might want to skip this part because we will be killing Karlak because we don't really need her for this playthrough. And I'd much rather get the infernal robe instead of Karlak.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
These are no natural frames. Prepare to fight. Flames, not
Stand
frames.
back, or I'll melt your eyes out of your skull. You with the so-called paladins of Tyr, or straight from the Grand High Devil herself?
Yeah, I'm here to kill you, not make small talk.
Have it your way.
All right. I would cast Bless, but don't really need to. Karlak is quite weak. 32 HP, level 3. She has quite low armor too.
Let's finish this.
Now, Shadowheart can't really make it there. Let's see, where's the hero
Can't
is.
catch my breath.
We will take a short rest after this. So, just so I don't have to use up my health potions. Or do I use up my health potions? Yeah, we're gonna use up our health potions. We'll save that short rest after the paladin fight. Because we are gonna be
All's well that ends not as bad as it.
There's no time to waste.
disarming one of them, right? He's gonna be weaponless. He's just gonna have his fists, the paladin himself.
All right.
And that makes that fight just way easier. Arsonist's oil I don't really like, so I'm just gonna send it to camp. I keep forgetting this one is the ranger. Arsonist's oil is nice if enemies have fire resistance and you have a character who likes to deal a lot of fire damage. So then you can use the arsonist oil to strip them of that fire resistance. Now, can we? We'll actually we'll pick up her trousers because it's a pretty okay camp outfit, and then the rest of this stuff we'll just put in this backpack. And then we'll get our Legislature Crusader to pick her up. Now we need, I believe it's we need at least 18 strength or 19 to pick up humanoid corpses or humanoids, so you can throw them. So we'll just pick her up like that. This is just so we don't have to come back here later after the paladin is like, oh, bring us her head, even though we don't really know that we're supposed to do it. So, but since we know we're supposed to, we're just gonna bring the whole corpse there and then just do it on the spot in front of them, which is quite a lot easier than having to backtrack. All right. I might even use Fairy Fire on him because he has quite a lot of armor class and he's very annoying to deal with. Alright, so Cyril is the trader.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to
Now-
feed now.
I always just read this part Sure, I'll take it as supplies, and I collect it even though I didn't read this. This basically just makes them hostile. You literally just attack them. So let's see what you have to trade. So we don't do that by accident. There we go. We're gonna get this health potions. We're gonna buy the jumping, the grenade. I'll buy your thieves tools and this arming kit, and then the rest of this stuff I could buy it, but don't really care for it. Don't really care for it. Let's send this to our cleric because she's gonna be throwing these around. We got a health potion. Let me just organize this a little bit. There we go. We also move these over here. There we go. And I think I mentioned before, we need one elixir of poison resistance, or if you have protection from energy poison, or protection from poison, it's not energy.
It's worse than Knowles out there.
So you can get to the Beaverbank field without dying.
Dragon. With that. Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
It's like kind of has the same like punchable face like Aradin. Her tiefling called Karlak nearly roasted you to death.
Believe me, she's no tiefling, but a devil. We were lucky to escape. Just yesterday, the devil Karlak slaughtered countless refugees. An entire family met their end at her hands, including a pregnant mother. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
I'd believe you if I
This
didn't know
could
you
be
were
the
actually
work of a
capping.
devil,
Bro
but
is
they
literally
cut
lying.
souls through cunning, not carnage.
Yeah, there we go. I already dealt with her. She's dead. We could call him out on his bullshit, but we're just gonna pretend that we don't know any better.
If that's true, this is the first glimmer of hope we've had for a long while. But I'll need proof. Bring me her head, and I'll give you my blade. It carries Tyr's blessing.
All right, and now we get this guy
Alive, so that's
to
progress.
drop her right there, and then we're gonna use him to do it because it's a strength roll. It's kind of weird, right?
Faint, acrid
Actually, no, it's not.
smell
Never mind. The
clings to
near
corpse.
one is a strength
When the
roll.
memory of the head comes.
Yeah, when you gather Near's head, you gotta roll a strength roll, which is kind of
stayed interesting.
weird since we already have one head remove mechanic. But
Well,
and here's her head, just like you asked. I'm gonna skip through that because YouTube.
As promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr.
it's sacred. The most valuable thing I've ever held. I hope it serves you.
Why, thank you. You just made me bonking you guys a lot easier because you don't have a weapon anymore. He does carry a short sword, or not a short sword, a long sword on him, but that won't help him, right? Because he doesn't equip it.
Pigs have fought.
All right, now Shadowheart, can we get her? She's actually gonna aggro. She has quite good dexterity. She's 18 dexterity. Do I just take the hit? Yeah, we'll just take the hit. We can heal afterwards. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. I think she rolled the maximum damage she can as well, just to spite me up. Alright, whatever. We aren't going to use action search now because we're gonna be taking a long rest after this because we kind of have to. I could probably keep shovel on her to keep her busy, so she gets disadvantage or triggers attacks of opportunity from him. We're gonna use a coating first, then we're gonna hunter's mark.
Survival is all that
Oh, he
matters.
did use an action here. He doesn't trigger opportunity attack, so we're just gonna run back here. Let's see, who is she gonna target? Fortunately, shovel missed. She's gonna target our wizard. I'm gonna shield this because she could crit and just obliterate us. Because that's the thing. Now we are going to use bless
Okay,
now,
I'll catch a break.
and I think we're gonna bless Shadowheart and our Crusader and our Ranger, because they are probably gonna be dealing the most damage to him. Because our wizard is not really fully at power yet.
Still breathing, despite everything.
All right, let's see. Okay, he's in silence. That doesn't really matter because he can't. He won't really cast any spells. he doesn't have his sword. Otherwise, he would just obliterate us with divine smites and extra attack. Normally, this fight would be super difficult because of that, but because he's just punching us, not too much of a big deal. Because I think he's level 5, right? He's yeah, he's level 5, and everybody else is level 3, level 4, not 3. We will not use. Actually, we could totally use this because we have this as a racial skill. So deal damage to her because she's annoying. She has shield and she sometimes uses mirror image, which is pretty annoying. Especially when we don't have extra attack and we can't burn through the mirror image quickly. Alright, you're doing pretty good damage to him. Where is that ranger? There she is. Red Shawl, you better keep her busy. And miss. Alright, let's Hunter's Mark him. I would try to instantly strike him, but he has aura protection. So he's most likely gonna succeed. I think it's also a strength save. Yeah, and he has a lot of strength, so it's not really worth it. Let's move her out of the doorway, so hopefully the wizard doesn't just target her again. Now, 20%. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. 10% on her. Oh wait, it's charisma. Okay, this won't work. Right, the drow use it as charisma, I guess sorceress. Alright, that won't work then. Yeah, I'm confused high elves with drow that they both use intelligence, but actually turns out drow use charisma as a spellcasting modifier for the spells, not intelligence. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Oh nice, you actually hit her. Okay, she missed. The cleric. I'm gonna heal our Dark Justicia Crusader here. I might even cast a spell in here, Shadowheart. Next turn, not this turn. We'll see if he changes targets. Now, I don't want to heal the Paladin. I just want to heal our Crusader. There you go. Blade Ward, so he should be fine now.
Where do I go from here?
Let's bonk him. Surprisingly enough, did not miss too many times. Usually, I'm just super unlucky with this guy and just miss him every time. And he just miss. And he just stands there menacingly. Yeah, there we go. Mirror image. Now you could try to magic missile her, but again, she has shield, so it's not really worth it. Thankfully, she's being useless. She's just hiding on the roof. I could close the door on her. Actually. So she has to travel back in or switch targets. We could magic missile the Paladin, but let's see. Alright, we took him out. Let's deal with the ranger now. We want to get rid of the ranger. Let's actually not attack her. Let's see if the AI is gonna be stupid and just walk in, open the door and walk in to attack us. Or he's just gonna attack the shovel. Yeah. Oh, shovel's gone. Most likely. Okay, looks like we have to chase her, so we're just gonna go and chase her then. 60% chance. Let's see this. Yeah, he's gonna shoot him. Thankfully, jumping is quite nice for mobility, so we can reach her. Let's see what's he gonna do. Acid arrow. Wow, that was a lot. That was a big roll. That was quite a big roll. 2d8. 2d4, not 2d8. Can Shadowheart can also reach her. So let's do that. Can Shovel jump on the roof by any chance? Probably not because low strength, but yeah, it's too high. Okay. Let's at least make her roll a bunch of opportunity attack rolls or attacks if he tries to move away. We could. Nah, not really worth to magic missile her. She's too high HP. 1 damage. Now we will heal our cleric, and we don't need to heal Shadowheart. I think we'll be fine after this.
Life comes easy these days.
We might even level up right now. Yeah, we're gonna level up too. Let's bonk her. Okay, I think because I bought the grenade, that was not a smoke powder bomb. Otherwise, that would probably kill all three of them. Which thankfully I bought that from her. Okay, I think a bunch of our characters will be able to just jump on the roof.
I won't give in.
Actually, can I just throw her off? Because I did drink an elixir with him, so we just yeet her down. Yeah, there we go. That works. I also took one mirror image from her, which is fine. We broke concentration on Hunter's Mark. That's fine. Simple toxic, poisoner.
Can't stay idle.
I could actually shocking grasp because we'll have advantage with that. 1, perfect.
What now?
Gotta love it when you just deal 1 damage. Let's see what she got. Thunder wave. Okay. Okay, at least Shadowheart might get rid of both of the mirror images. Okay, only 1, since she did actually hit 1. That's fine as well. I don't think Shovel can reach. Yeah, no. Shovel is nice just to waste the mirror image, but
Well, so much for peace.
you can't reach. Sure, 90%. Very good.
They're breathing, despite
Uh,
everything.
Let's see if we can.
Nothing will stand in my way.
We can use melee. 70% was this. 40, yeah. Okay, at least the mirror image is gone now. There we go. Now, everybody leveled up. Again, these Cosmic Companions will level up as soon as we level somebody else. Before we level them, let's loot the bodies and take a short rest. Okay, that's okay. We got some Arrows of Darkness, which are gonna be quite handy, particularly for us.
Don't waste
I
a
totally
step.
forgot that I could just cast Darkness and just have advantage against everyone. Could probably utilize that. Now, we can actually keep Karlak's head. It can come in quite handy in the Balthazar's room in Moonrise Towers, I believe. You can place a head there and then just unlock the door. Now, you can get a solo coin here. We don't really care for them. We don't have Karlak in the party. What we are gonna do instead, we're gonna go downstairs. There is a few magical items down there. Actually, I think it's only the gloves, the paladin gloves.
That stench. Body must have been
But
there for a good while.
should be still fine. I think we picked up the key. Yeah, we did earlier. Now you can loot a bunch of chests here. What is it? This traveler's chest and the wooden chest. They can have some nice items, potions and so on, and gold. You can loot a bunch of these also. They'll have weapons and tools and random junk in them.
Watch how you go.
Now normally you would have to just sit in these chairs to open the door, but you can also put like vases and pots in them.
Pressure plate in the chair.
And that's gonna work as well. I have to unbind Shovel because he's gonna activate the pressure, the trap or the pressure pad. 'Cause he's gonna totally walk into it. You find a few gems, but we don't really need any of this. This is also a nice spot for finding great swords for the Susserberg. Now, Glass of Heroism pretty good. Basically, when you cast your oath, when you use your oath, you gain heroism for I believe 10 turns. But we don't have a paladin, so we'll just send it to camp. And we can get some health potions here. Pretty good. Also, quite a bit of gold. Not that it matters for us. A great axe +1, pretty good as well. You need to buy it if you want a great weapon +1 and get it 1 for free. And also, there's a loads of weapons here that you can get to sell. Also, one of those special, well, it's not special, but unique staffs where it looks like a monk weapon. It doesn't look like a normal wooden staff, but it looks like a monk weapon, which is pretty cool. All right, so we can just group everybody now and let's go discover the waypoint. We will be doing the merchant trick here, so I'll probably just cut away and we could come back when the merchant trick is done. Or actually, I could just end the episode here, make it a little bit shorter of an episode. And then we continue the next episode from this waypoint once we are back. We've been already at the 30-minute mark, but let's do a little bit more exploring here because there is a chest here we can dig up to potentially get some cool items. So let's see if we can do that.
Accident or sabotage?
Yeah, let's dig it up. Actually managed to find it. Nice, fire up, pretty good. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna end the episode here. We're gonna continue from the next point after we've done the merchant trick. So I don't bore you with that because that can take quite a while and it's not really interesting. It's just me doing the same thing over and over. Alright, so that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I would appreciate it if you leave a like, comment, subscribe for more Baldur's Gate 3 content, and I'll see you in the next one.